This is my travel guide to the incredible destination of Huaraz, a place that I'm calling the hiking capital of Peru. Before arriving into this country, I'd never even heard of Huaraz and its neighbouring Huarazcocha National Park. But then a girl in my hostel in Lima showed me some photos from the amazing place in Peru she'd just spent a week trekking in. And I knew I had to go and discover Huaraz for myself too. So I quickly changed my plans to head south from Lima and jumped on a 9-hour bus north into the mountains instead. Arriving into Huaraz, I checked into this great hostel that was right in the centre of town. And so the adventures began. So I'm now in Huaraz, which is at 3,000 metres. So if you come here from somewhere like Lima, which is situated on the coast, you have to take a few days to acclimatise before you can go out hiking. So this is day 1 in Huaraz, and I'm off to explore this little town in the mountains. Huaraz is a very local Andean town with a strong traditional culture. And the market here is the main hub of the action, where you can buy pretty much anything you need.
¿De acá o de acá?
De acá.
Esto no engorda.
So day 2 in Huaraz, and I spent yesterday acclimatizing here at 3,000 meters in the town. So today I'm going on my first hike. It's the perfect hike for acclimatizing. It's the Wilcacocha Lake, I think that's how you say it, and it's still just below 4,000 meters. So it's a great first day hike. We're just going to get a colectivo from right around the corner of my hostel and head out there for the morning. Here we go. I'd heard from those that worked in the hostel that sometimes there can be wild dogs at Laguna Wilcacocha. So rounded up a group of us from the hostel and we all headed out on a colectivo together to find the trailhead. No wild dogs, but plenty of friendly pigs. So we made it to the top of the lake. I still can't say Wilcacocha, I think it's called. It's less of a lake and more of a swamp, but this is a great hike to do if you want to acclimatise. We're now at 3,900 metres and it's taken about 2 hours from where the bus dropped us off. It's now 5:30 a.m. and it's day 3 in Huaraz, and today I'm going to hike a trek called Churup to Laguna Churup. Sun's just coming up and I'm off to find my colectivo. We got dropped off at the bottom of the mountain and were told we had 5 hours to make the trek and return back to the colectivo. Not gonna lie, the views are not great today and I'm freezing. Bring gloves and thick fleeces on this hike. Thankfully, as we made it higher up towards the lake, the weather started to clear up and blue skies were seen on the horizon. Look at these incredible snowy peaks.
On day 4 in Huaraz, it was another early start, but this time, thankfully, there was less hiking as I was taking a guided tour to Lake Paron. It's meant to be one of the most beautiful lakes in Huaraz National Park, and it was great to have a guide to explain to us more about this incredible landscape. The colours of this lake were absolutely incredible. And no doubt the hike up to the Mirador is even more amazing if you don't get stuck in the clouds.
It's now 4:30 in the morning and we're waiting on the streets of Huaraz and we're off to track Laguna 69.
After a small snooze on the bus, I woke up to see daylight coming and it was time for us to make our breakfast stop. Fueling up with hot tea and avocado sandwiches was definitely needed. And then the hike to Huaraz's most famous lake, Laguna 69, began.
We've just hopped off the bus because we're not even at Laguna 69 yet. This is some other lake and look at the colour. I've never seen anything like it. And the best thing is today is sunny. We're going to get some amazing views.
As we started to get higher, well over 4,000 metres, we decided to use the local technique of using coca leaves to counter the effects of altitude.
And there's a couple of reasons I recommend doing the Laguna 69 trek last. One, because it's the highest and probably the toughest. And two, I hope you can see that, the views are...
And finally, we made it to the most incredible lake of them all, Laguna 69. Just look at these colours.
This is definitely one of the most amazing hikes I've ever done. I hope you can see the colour of this lake behind me. And just the snow-capped peaks everywhere. It is amazing.
So I hope I've shown you why I think Huaraz is the hiking capital of Peru, and why you should definitely get this place on your Peru list ASAP.